5 minutes rest. I've come up here to see this fella. And before I go to the next place. Absolutely beautiful day. I'll give you a quick look around. Happily the wind's not so bad today. Those hills you can see in the background are Scotland, and in between us and there is the sea and Solway Firth. Over that way are the fells that I've been walking. And the spire there is the church where I took you to see Lily the Witch's grave. And in the background you've got the sea just past that horizon. We came up to see this guy, George Howard. Well, George William Frederick Howard. Now the current Earl is his double, and I mean double, so strong genes. This statue was designed by a man called Foley. I thought that was a bird's nest, but it's not, it's spider's webs. And he designed the Confederate Great Seal. And this has also got links to Queen Victoria, Walt Disney, and the IRA in Northern Ireland. He was the Viceroy to Northern Ireland, and there was a statue, 3 statues made of this altogether. This one here, one at Castle Howard in Yorkshire, and there was one in Dublin. But in 1956, the IRA blew it up. And the English ones, he's wearing the Order of the Garter, and the Irish one, he was wearing the Garter of St. Patrick. I think he entered Parliament in 1844, I think. Hey, 54. Hi, Polar Bear. Meet George Howard. Yeah, he was some baby. The inscription says, erected by the people of Cumberland to commemorate the public services and personal worth of George William Frederick Howard, 7th Earl of Carlisle, born April 1802, died December 5th, 1864. Sun's behind a cloud, I can go around the other side as well. And I'll come up the steps. And there's the artist, the guy that designed the Confederate States Great Seal. It's kind of strange that he's also done this too. Hi Capone, just a quick one. It's a beautiful day up here. That way looks down to the church and the town. Canadian, thank you for coming. Over here, hopefully, I can see between the trees. Now they're all green, it makes it a bit harder. I can't zoom in either, it won't let me. Those hills at the back there are the moors that I've been walking and taking you up. Hey Remy. But I've come up here to film him, and I'm going to film a walk that goes over the back to a sand quarry. And I'll just use sand quarry. Yeah, all the trees are out. There's a lot of oak trees here and beech trees. They got a battering last night. We had quite a big storm come through. 54, did you get it last night as well? It was hellish here. The crows all nest up there, that's where you can hear them all. There's also some buzzards' nest close by, but I can't see where the nest is. Hey PA, come to show you a local statue that has some interesting links. George William Frederick Howard. Oh, I wish I did. It was horrible here. I swear blind there was a tornado come through mine and the greenhouse was bouncing around. It was weird. There's a plane coming into the airport. There's a little tiny airport here. Only does flights to Dublin, I think, if they've started back up again. But hopefully you can see that spire in the background. That's where Lizzie the Witch is buried. There's another church just in front of us. It's a Methodist church. I've just seen the cuckoo fly into there. With the red, with a nice deep red. I got one a few weeks ago and the red, it was unreal. But the camera was correcting it. The sun was like a huge ball of red. Remy, start filming them and posting them. I love stuff like that. Hey Bushwhacker. No, I don't either. I was getting forward. We've got jays, which are even worse. I hate them. But a pair of carrion crows that I'm trying to police around my bird nests. The jays hunt from tree to tree. When you see the side of mine, there's a load of huge spruces on next doors, and they go from tree to tree hunting the other bird nests. And there's the magpies. I don't like them. And we'll have a sparrowhawk coming in. It's a bit of a bird predator table, but they need to eat too. Miss Southern Belle, how are you doing, lovely lady? Hi, Valentine. I was just in yours, Valentine. Yeah, you've got Scotland on the horizon there. All the way along across. That way you've got the Cheviots, so that's the northeast of England, just on the Scottish border. The Cheviots, I'd love to walk. 54, if you ever get over that side, the Cheviots are gorgeous. You better get some nice drone footage on there. So you guys are really early. What time is it for you, Miss Southern Belle? Bushwhacker, what time is it for you? We have been to the base of that hill in the background. That's where the Abbey is. Lanercost Priory, well, not Abbey, Priory, Lanercost Priory. Oh, the Cheviots are beautiful. Kielder as well. You get some brilliant footage at Kielder. Remy, because I'm on a hill, Scotland's on the horizon one way, and the Pennines, those hills that I walk on the other side of the house. Vern, are you up early, Vern, or are you going to bed late? PA, it's tea time for you, isn't it? Is it evening? Hi, Carla. But I need to voice over some of the details about this guy. I think he was the first viceroy to Ireland. He was sent across to quell the riots. He was in Parliament from 1844, I think. And his family have the local castle. And the rest of the family have Castle Howard in Yorkshire. Up here, they're the poor relatives. They've just got a little castle. But I don't think Philip will let me, but the current Earl, you could stand him there next to it and they're so alike, it's unreal. Although he has got more hair than the current Earl. Maybe at the same age they'd be about the same. Hi Susan, thanks for coming. I'm just having a breather for all, it's not a massive hill. It's like a corkscrew, you go round and round and round to get to the top, and you do some heavy duty steps on the way. So my legs are a little bit sore, achy, wobbly. Remy, my little one, I'm having issues with tiredness. She can't stay awake and she's sleeping like 15 hours a day. So I had her at the doctor's for blood test yesterday. They're checking out her thyroid. 3 attempts it took them to get the needle in and get the blood test done. And she wanted to cry, but she didn't. So those results should be back Thursday. And she's at the doctor's on Monday to see the doctors to try and work out what's going on. The school's offered her a part-time timetable at the minute. So she's gone in at 11 today. Tomorrow I'm picking her up from school at 12:30. Remy, because she's got Downs, Downs kids can have issues with the thyroid, so it's one of the first things to check. But when she was also, I thought it would be around that time, Carla, but because she was born with a hole in her heart, it did fix itself. It's given me the horrors. So depending on what the bloods show, they're going to check her heart over and probably refer her to the cardiology team at Newcastle, which is like a centre of excellence, and they are brilliant. She just, no sleep's enough. She, we were at, hey agent, thanks for coming. Oh, Capone, leave me a comment from where it is and I'll see how close it is and I could go. Depending how close I'm, about 13 miles from the border with Scotland. Yeah, we were at a family housewarming on Saturday. She was sat with me, just sat talking for 3 hours. Got home, she fell asleep pretty much straight away and she slept for 15 hours. And she only woke up because I literally dragged her out of bed by her toes. And she would have slept for way longer. So we had bloods yesterday to try and work out, but she's shaky as well, so I'm thinking thyroid. Capone, I'll tell you where Jedburgh is. See those hills in the background on the horizon? About 50 miles further on is Jedburgh. I'm on the northeast kind of boundary to northwest, and Jedburgh's just over the boundary with northeast England. Hey Nigel, thanks for coming. Yeah, 54, go film it. It would be so cool to do it. Sass, hey, how you doing? Nice to see you. Canadian Fishing Musician has a brilliant channel. If you have time, please go sub him up, he's brilliant. Same with everybody else. Susan, she's just turned 12. She just started high school in September, which she rules. She has them all wrapped around her little finger, which is really funny. She gets them to send her home all the time. She's constantly scamming ways to make them send her home. But this time she's genuinely not great. So we'll see what these bloods show up. But I felt so sorry for 3 times. They tried to get these bloods and they just couldn't get them. Luckily, they got them on the 3rd attempt. Sniper, how you doing? Ah, diet. I get hyper and underactive mixed up. Which is the one that makes you absolutely shut all the time? And if it is diet, give me a list, please. Yeah, everyone sub up to Remy, she's brilliant. In fact, everybody stick your links up, go to each other's, sub each other up. Everyone's got a brilliant channel. Everyone's got their own little niche. Susan's got 54. Susan has a lot of beautiful drone footage in hers as well. Have a look at hers. So it's going to be the next mission to get Remy and 54 their 500 because you both deserve it. Oh God. Hi Poor Dirt Farmer. Remy, you'll love 54s, and Susan's are absolutely beautiful. Some of the footage that 54's got is out of this world. Hi Jan's Life. Jan, well, hopefully that'll be all getting done with these. They took 3 tubes of blood from it, so I think they're pretty much checking everything they can possibly think of. And she's getting a full MOT when we go in on Monday to get these results, so we'll see. Hi Jim, good morning. I'm on top of a hill again. But just a little hill. That's Scotland over there, Solway Firth. And then you've got Jedburgh and Edinburgh that way. Hi Brandon, how you doing? I can hear the kids at the junior school. There's a school just down the hill. And in the winter when it snows, we'll get to the edge. How no one breaks any bones, I have no idea. They come sledging here. And you can see the height from the edge of this field down to those houses. It's pretty much vertical and the kids sledge down it. There also used to be, I think the string snapped off, there was a bridge, there was a swing on one of these trees and they swing right out. I told my daughter off when she was on here because it terrified the life out of me. If they fall or the string snaps, it's a long way down. Morning Woman Outdoors, how are you? Woman Outdoors does things I would love to be able to do. She has some brilliant content as well. Sub her up. Trying to turn my back from that. I was meant to go up onto the moors today, but the wind forecast was just ridiculous. 40 to 80 mile an hour gusts. And I thought, nope, not doing that. I haven't really done this. It's come and see the Earl. Yeah, Woman Outdoors is brilliant. Love her. She's a lovely lady too. For all it's windy, it's lovely and warm. But isn't that cool? I'll have to do a little bit of research and I'll get hold of the Confederate Great Seal that the artist designed as well. The link to Walt Disney, I think he bought a lot of shares. I think. Queen Victoria, I'm not so sure of that link, but he was in Parliament. I'm sure he was the first Viceroy to Ireland as well. But that's the Order of the Garter he's wearing. The Irish statue, he wore the Order of St. Patrick. I'll have to see if I can find some pictures of that when it was blown up in 1956, so there won't be any, it'll be black and white pictures probably. Why they erected his statue in Dublin, I don't know. Because he was Viceroy to Northern Ireland, I think. I need to check it out. Foley was the artist. It's lovely and detailed. Fortunately, I can't zoom in, so you can't get a really close look. This was built in 1869. What, has he got his hand on? I have no idea. I'll come behind him and shade from him. tape. Really pretty. Lisa Marie, hi. Thanks for coming in. Are you out walking today? Lisa Marie's dog is absolutely gorgeous. And a very clever young lady she is too. Pizza, hey up. There, the kids have put another swing up. Dear God, I'll kill my kids if they went on this. Look at the state of that rope. It's split, so they've tied it. It's split at the top, so they've tied it. And there's a clear drop if they come off, although it is really, they've got it set really high on a rotten piece of wood. Daredevils they are, daredevils. I would not be swinging off that edge. It's insane. There's a lot of trees down from the recent storms as well. There's been a lot of work done up here to clear it out. There's a lot of brush. So they decided to restore it. But these trees that are down are new. That's 1, 2, 3 up here. I mean, that one was huge. Hi, Northwoods. Yes, Northwoods, go back to bed. Go to sleep. Hi, Mr. T. This one was rotten in the centre. That's about 2 foot across, maybe. So it's not been a small one. But we've got some lovely oak trees still standing. Crows up there nesting. It's surrounded by oak trees, but you've got beech trees further on, but it's mainly oaks. Woman Outdoors, believe it or not, I'm pretty much in the centre of town. I'm like 2 minutes walk if I went down vertically down from the centre of town. This is a little market town. This is really the centre with 2 churches. And the main street and the market is in the middle. That's still cobbled. They haven't removed the cobbles as yet. It's just such a pretty place, just a little market town. It used to have, at one point in time, 54 pubs. Everyone would have their front room. The way the houses were, they would have a front room and they would have a kitchen in the back. And the front room, they would only use for special occasions, like Christmas or birthdays or whatever. But a lot of them converted their front room into pubs. And there can't have been many more than 54 houses here at all. So they used to like their drink, should we say. How many pubs is there now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's 5 pubs. It's only a little town. Hi, Mr. J, how you doing? Answer Southern Belle. I never ever. It's a bit. Patty, hi. Hi, Susan. Thanks for coming in. Mrs. T. PA goes some beautiful places. I'm hoping she'll take us back to see the monkeys. I quite like the monkeys, but PA is scared of them. Aren't you, PA? Miss Southern Belle is brilliant. Her shopping trips have me giggling. She's a very, very funny lady. She's a lovely lady. I adore her. There we go. So, I'm gonna probably go in a couple of minutes. It's not here, I mean, it's about 18 degrees. I think that's just under 70 degrees for you, I think. I'm not sure though. We work in centigrade, not Fahrenheit, you see. Yeah, PA. We need to go back to see the monkeys because they're cute. I know you don't like them, but they are cute. We don't get to see things like that here. Hey, Frag, how you doing? So it's nice to see. Oh, God, it's covered in flies now the sun's back on it. Why is one hidden? Turn it into the monkey channel. I get so jealous of the temperatures you get over there. Like, that is the height of summer for us, pretty much. We don't get, yeah, I try and convert it all the time to Fahrenheit, but I have to Google it because I'm terrible on the maths part. I know you can work it out math-wise. Ah, we've got swallows. Swallows, sadly, are in decline, and they come here in the summer to nest, and they use little balls of mud and build them on walls mainly that you see. But the numbers have dropped. They winter in Africa, and something's happening to them between Africa and here. Now, they are netted and used for food in certain parts, but they're still trying to work out why those numbers are dropping so fast. But normally I have a pair come nest behind mine, and I haven't seen them yet. And I love seeing absolutely love seeing the swallows. Beautiful birds, graceful flyers. That's a good summer day for us, Remy. Yeah, swallow birds. They winter in Africa, Brandon, and they come here this kind spring, mid to late spring, and nest, have the chicks, and they fly back in August time. They all group together and they fly off, and I hate seeing them fly off because that means that winter's on its way. But for some reason there's something happening between the two and they're not getting here. So they're trying to work out why. And it's such a shame. The beautiful birds. Hey Hog Deer, how are you? I'm just having a little breather before I go and film another walk. I've come up to see this statue. Yeah, I can't remember which countries trap them, Remy, but they use it as a food source. Hey D Johns, how you doing? It is about 18 degrees today. It's a little bit windy, so it's taken the warmth out of the sun, but it's really warm for this time of year. It's not normally this hot now. Josh, how you doing? Arise, my favourite chicken, next to Cheep Cheep. Yeah, there's Scotland. Southerness is on those hills, underneath the bank of cloud on the horizon. That's Southerness. So western Scotland, like a little peninsula. I'll see if I can show you more of the town this way. There are a lot of coal mines around here, little coal mines up in the hills. And all the tracks came here to our town, and then it was shipped off from here. But it also serves the farming community. Obviously, we're very rural, so it's market town these days for the farming communities. That white building you can see there used to be the school. About 50 years ago, that was the school, and it was a very posh school too. Down this side, I can't see for the trees. town stretches that way and the edge of it goes that way. We've done some work to that oak tree, taken some limbs off. So in a minute I'm going to carry on and go and film across, down from here and over that way. Some woodland down there. Yes, I finished it. I'll make it in a little video. I did some more work on his face. I wanted to put more detail in his face, so I did some more work on that, and I've done some more work on the painting that I'm doing. I was kind of grounded last week with little and being off school all week, so I decided to do some drawing and painting. But now she's back at school part days. I'm enjoying getting back out for walks and showing you places. Thanks for coming in, SD Mountain Man. I don't know how the painting will end up. So, well, that's me. I'm going to have to get off. I need to get this walk finished and filmed. And then get home for picking up the little one. So, thank you for coming, everyone. It's been lovely seeing you all and talking to you all. And I'll see you later. Bye.